Actually, I'm going to put Oh, I need it. Hi, I'm just trying to check. I don't know where to watch it. Watching out if there's a Santa there, you know. Hi, found it live on. Oh, did you find it on there? Let me have another look. I was looking for that one, but I couldn't. Let me have a look. What's it called again? Right. Version. Is it just is that, yeah, is that what it's called? Is that version 360? Have a look. Is it that one? Thought Macys Day Parade was just a Green Day song. Is it that one? You watching with the red tick? Yeah, like right. Where? Oh right. Is it that one with the turkey on? Is it the one with the turkey on? Live. Oh, that's not live. Why am I not seeing anything live? No idea if that's any good. That's not live. What's going on? No, just a red tick. Yeah, that was a red tick. What? Marching band. Well, that one's got a red tick on it. But when I click on it, I don't know which one I'm supposed to be ticking on. Version Parade 360 live stream 2 days ago. 11 hours ago. So what's going on there? Don't know what it is. I don't know which one I'm supposed to be. Marching band. That says 2 days ago. The only one I can find, that says 11 hours ago. Marching band. Live now, but there's nothing live. There's nothing live on my phone. Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade. It doesn't say anything on it. What's this one? Anybody know what's going on? I'll just have to watch it what I was watching it on, because I haven't got a clue.
Well, I'm watching the Macys.
That's me, so that's wrong.
I'm watching the Macys parade, Thanksgiving.
Oh God, live started streaming 3 hours ago. I felt loud. But it's got nothing on it. I can't find it. It's got nothing. That says that's not live. The one at the top. Oh, that's me. The one with the turkey on. It's got a picture of a turkey on it. Isn't live. So I'll just have to watch this one. I'll just watch this one. The background. Wait till Santa comes. What's everyone else watching it on? If anyone's watching. I did go on the red tick, but it doesn't. It's not. Don't know what's going on there. Just looking at the glitter in my hands, the stuff that I can't show you, but I know someone else has just texted me and gone, "Oh my god, it's on me as well." So, you know, and they were washing their hands with soap like I've just been doing upstairs, trying to film it again, and I can't. So, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Guess what else I found out? Do you remember this song? Let me just find it quickly because I can watch that in a minute. I've been looking for a live feed, can't find it. Exactly, so I was on live feed I'm on is something called I Need You to Travel Now. That's a live feed of Macys Thanksgiving Parade happening right now. I need you travel now. So I'm watching that. Just going through a few songs, you know, like Stardust, which makes me laugh because anyone remembers the film, her top of her head glows up, doesn't she, when she's like happy and all that. Also, the lyrics of David Bowie, because you sort of forget about that, don't you? Starman. So I think I'll just read this out because it's quite funny. There'll be people who obviously know this song really well. I actually don't. But you know that Starship song was good. I know, and this one is as well because it's that when it comes on. Not that I know it that well, so I can say it instead of sing it. Hang on. Come on, this stupid thing. This is quite convenient, isn't it? When it decides to come on. Didn't know the lights were low or something. I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was lying there. Got a rock and roll, he said. It's going a bit fast. The loud sound did seem to fade. Come back like a slow voice on a wave of phase. That weren't a DJ, that was Hayes Cosmic Jive. That's a starman. That's a starman. Waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. Isn't that strange? Waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, because he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children lose it. Use it, sorry, let the children use it. Let all the children boogie. And it stopped. I know some of you know this song. Hi. I had to phone someone. And it's a really great video as well because it's showing you a lot of like this one that I'm watching anyway on this channel. Hi. It's like we're all ascending, isn't it? You know. I can see the light. If we can sparkle, he may land tonight. Don't tell your papa or he'll lock you up in fright because it's that fear thing again. We're all twinkling people. And look, there's, you know, perceived as Jesus, but the waters around him, the sun and the waters. So, you know, if you want to check this channel out, have a look at the name and just have a look at the David Bowie song again with this lovely video that goes with it. Music, what is it? Musica and, I can't even read what that says. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children, I don't know the tune. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Let the children boogie. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. There's a starman Man waiting in the sky. And isn't that good? Starman says we're all shiny. Shiny, happy people holding hands, which I've just been waffling on about as twinkly hands, that people are beginning to notice because people are beginning to look. And someone else on here, who she knows who she is, just privately texted me before and said they're amazed because their palms of their hands are twinkling too. So, just let me find the thing I was watching. So, has anyone else seen Twinkles yet, peeps? I got inspired by you today, Dolly. I recorded a song. Yes! Why, is that what you normally do, or did you just decide to do it? That's what I'm here for, to inspire people, I've decided. I must be the wave too, was it, that woman said? That you're just here to put good vibrations out. We're all here for different reasons. Some do it out in the world, some do it connecting different ways. If anyone actually went and watched the video of Dolores, was it that Dolores video about 3D? Funny enough, she was talking about 3D to 50, which I was talking about that the other day, about 3D to 50 and how we're all, ascending. But I think we're ascending here, here, because heaven's coming on earth. We're here. And I've just watched someone else doing a Palladian talk. Let me just find a chat, because I was just listening to that about the Palladians again, which was, she was talking about, we are the ones that are here to save us. The Palladians are there. I'll just let you know what video it was, and then I'm going to sort of explain what she was saying. If anyone knows the lady, Barbara, I'll come in chat in a minute. Barbara Mechanic, is it, or something? This woman, I'll show you.
Energy of today is bringing us back to practicality. I think
Talking about the 40s and the 50s of people, we've got lazy.
we're, those of us born in the 40s, clever, as I say,
Go.
us from the old paradigm and when you respond to something, one of the things the Pleiadians taught me is that no one's going to save you.
This is what the Palladians said. Listen to this.
To be individuals, but that's turning, that's changing, because I think people reach the bottom of emptiness now. Especially this last year, it's like, how much more trivial could it get? And so there is a big turnaround happening, and that, but no one can expect anyone
This
to
was
do
this year.
anything for them. One of the things the Pleiadians taught me is that no one's going to save you. Nobody's going to come through the dimensions or walk through the doorway, or the government's not going to fix it for us.
You mean they're not landing on the White House
They're
lawn
not
for
saving
us?
anybody. We have to raise our consciousness, and we have to get up and do it ourselves. The Pleiadians have often said that, we're very lazy. And they also have said that we're highly unpredictable, too, and that's what they love about us. No telling when the herd's going to turn, because we can just suddenly respond to something.
So that was this channel, if you can see it.
So what people have to do is they have to accept responsibility. Our thoughts, our feelings, our imagination, this is how reality is created. We're all doing it all the time. And the energies of these times are sort of
Right, so let me get this off and I'll
from
come
the
in
old
chat.
paradigm, and whether we choose to unplug
Paradigms. So, I've not watched all of that, but she was basically saying, the Pleiadians are saying, we've got, this is what I'm saying today, we're the ones that are going to help ourselves, we're the ones that we're looking for, because we've got to have consciousness. We know they're out there, but we've got to help ourselves because we got lazy. I said that months ago. We got lazy with different devices, different distractions, the way, we've been run and enslaved in that sense. But they're helping us, and we're going to be in a consciousness of all this anyway. They're all going to be there, that we can connect and stuff like that. But we've got to help ourselves, because it was Palladian guidance. Palladian guidance, that was what was on the Q map, which, by the way, has disappeared out of my house. I don't know where the hell it is. I don't know where it is. I used to have it all the time on here, or it'd be over there. I don't know where it is at all. I'm going to have a good route, but it's gone missing. Don't know where it is. I can't look at it anymore. Guess I don't need to, because I know what's going on now, which is quite hilarious. Hang on, just let me get my Macys. Now, what I would like to know of the Americans is, yes, you've been saying it all. Yeah, and I didn't know what I was, I did know what I was waffling on about. Right, Americans, with this parade, because I can see the parade on the channel I'm watching on, does Trump go to the end of it? Does anything happen at the end? I know we're looking for things, and I'm just keeping my eyes out. If I miss it, I'll have to go and watch it again, but Does anything happen? Does he have another speech about anything? I saw his speech before, which was brilliant. 2 Tiffany chairs, we got told, which I didn't even look at, so we'll have to look at that. We'll have to go back, but I've just got that on in the background. I hope no more people wake up and stop burying. I hope more people wake up and stop burying their heads on Facebook. I know, because I'm on Facebook, but I went on it for a different reason, not to be doing all the stuff that everyone else does on it. Santa comes out at the end. Does it? Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do 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 do. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, I do know what an actual reindeer is coming, and we are the ones we've been waiting for. Did I just say reindeer? I just said reindeer. I've got Christmas on the brain. I do actually know. I do know that an actual reindeer is. Yeah, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We've always thought that something was coming to save us. You know, I'm not offending anyone who's religious. Just listen to what I'm saying. You know, it's all in the same thing. But Jesus was coming to save us, or the aliens are coming to save us, or whatever. Yeah, they're all one, and we're all part of the universe all together because we're all one. Different beings. We're light beings, as we know that, as people are starting to see shiny bits on the hands. 3 people have told me today or yesterday that they've started seeing it as well. So, King David, Jesus is a powerful Pelagian. Yeah. You know, however anyone sees it, you know, like I said, I've always believed Jesus was a real person. He came down to show the people the word of love and how to live together, and they crucified him, didn't they? Because they didn't want him talking about that. You know, all that stuff I've talked about. So I won't go into that, but what I mean is, we've always thought something was coming saving us. We've had guidance because we've got to do it ourselves, because we became lazy over time. Not just our faults, because we've had these shiny objects put at us, you know, phones and things. Over the time, we've got lazy. We've been into more materialistic things. You know, all that stuff we all know about. But we're the ones who've got to stand up and say enough is enough, because that's why people have took over. That is even why China has took over, you know, what Trump's been talking about. Trump was saying today they're getting billions and billions of back from China, because the thing is with those traditions in China, so I believe, is they highly respect people if you're strong. Sorry, but America and other places were going down. We know who was brought it down, being weak, and they were letting them do anything and letting them get away with it. So if a country's going to think, oh, well, they're letting us do that and we're getting all this money and they're not, we're just going to carry on doing it, whether they really thought it was right or wrong. If a country's letting them do it because it's become weak, not when Trump was in, by the way, they're going to carry on doing it. But now Trump's gone, no, because apparently, I think, if I'm not wrong, in those sort of traditions over there, they respect you more if you're tough and you stand up for what you believe in, if you get what I'm saying. That's how I believe it goes with that sort of tradition over there. So they've been told now, they've been having it way too good for too long, because that's what was happening, that's what they wanted to happen on both sides. But now Trump's coming and gone, no, you're not taking the mick anymore. We're telling you, and you respect us now. That's how they were when they used to war with people. I think it was all about respect, and they respected you more, even if they didn't get on with you much, if you were respecting yourself and your country and you were standing up for your country. Of course, if someone sees a weakness and a country's just being weak, they're going to do it, aren't they? They're not going to stop. They're not going to go, oh, we're going to say something now. We're getting all this money, billions and billions. That's how it is. But now they've been told. So China and that will respect Trump more now, even if they're thinking, oh, great, we've got to give all this money back, because America's respecting itself now because Trump's in. Because we all know the story behind all of that. That's how I see it anyway. You know, that's what I believe about those traditions. I like that. You know, you've got to be tough, and they respect you more. They don't respect you for being weak. They don't respect weak leaders, which is right. You shouldn't be a weak leader. If you truly love your country, you want to stand up for it, you're going to tell people, no, Obama wasn't doing that. We all know why. The Clintons weren't doing that. We all know why. Bush wasn't doing that. We all know why. Bringing down America. Not anymore. When you seek the truth, it will appear. Yeah. When you see, you can see. But the Pleiadian guidance thing is, they are here to help. We're in more consciousness and frequency, on their frequency now, getting messages, getting visions and stuff like that. We know that the consciousness is, we are one with everything. But we need to wake up on this planet. They want us to do this ourselves. That's why they're saying there's lots of beings coming in, watching this event, the event that people call it, whatever you want to call it, shift event, whatever it is. People call it by different names, Great Awakening, whatever it is, because they're watching the human race, hybrids and everything, or whatever you want to say, waking up to the fact that we've got to do it ourselves and say no more, because this is what I'm saying about the China thing. It's just like the people who've been in control. If we've not known because we've been deceived, we're not going to stand up, are we? Because we didn't know about it. So they're just going to carry on doing what they're doing. But because the Great Awakening has happened, sorry, I just magnified myself then. Because the Great Awakening is happening, we've had enough. So once you've seen and you can't unsee what you've seen, they know it's coming. It's a bit of a prophecy thing as well. They knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. So they've tried their hardest, but it's failing. It's failed. Yep, you're spoiling us. You know what I mean? So that's the truth, basically. That's how I see it. This is just me putting my thoughts across. My thoughts. They can't trick a world when the world wakes up to see what that regime's been doing for all this time. It's the end of their world. So everyone was, getting in fear of like, oh, the prophecies, it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world for us. It's the end of the old world, especially theirs, and we're ascending to a new world, meaning we're going to help our earth be better again, be what it was before, to the light of love and all that sort of stuff, that sort of good stuff I've said before. I have deja vu on a regular basis, how I got to Dolly's channel through a dream. Oh, same Dolly Daydream. As a few other channels, yeah, I believe that. I don't think you fall on someone's channel. I know you're like, oh yeah, I like this person. Like I've gone on loads of others, but then fell off and gone on to others and found others and then found who I found now. And that's why I believe nothing's random. You're meant to go on the journey you're meant to go on. Don't worry if you're not seeing things and all this, because like T. Taylor was saying and that, which I believe in, everyone finds out in a different way. And like I said, you'll only know if you're experiencing stuff. Someone else has said again today that they've seen the glittery hands and they were like, oh my God. And I tried to wash them in soap and they're there again. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's amazing. I'm like, yep. So you only know your truth. Do you know what I mean? No one can tell you you're not seeing things. Or like Fifth World, I don't know if you've not seen the Fifth World channel, go over. She catches a lot of things in the sky when she puts her camera up all the time. People are seeing different things because they're in tune with different frequencies, like stuff like that. Also, I forgot to tell you, when I was talking about glittery skin and Twilight, the good vampires in Twilight. Also, what else could they do? Telepathy. Now, we know about telepathy, and that was the language, or language you just knew because you could communicate that when we've seen it in a lot of films like Star Trek, this, that, and the other. Well, didn't they communicate through visions and thoughts? That girl with the short hair could see visions, couldn't she? And they talked, am I right or am I right? I was trying to tell my dad, but my dad's never seen that film before, and he's like, oh, you go down too many rabbit holes. I was like, Dad, Twilight, shiny skin. He goes up the tree, like I said earlier on. He ascends up the tree, goes in the bright, bright sunlight, not the moggy, cloudy, dense, like what it is today, and you can't really see. That's why I'm not getting good shine. I can under certain lights. His skin was sparkly like crystal, like glitter. But they communicated, didn't they? They didn't have to speak. And the girl, when she got with him, whatever her name was, she could see visions, couldn't she? She could see him. And that other girl, that vampire girl, could with short hair, used to be out. They all had they all had different, like, specialist powers about them, didn't they? Or whatever. Makes you want to go back and watch it now. But there you go, with the good vampires and the bad vampires, because like I said, there's duality. People talk about witches and this, that, and the other. It's like, well, there's good and the bad, because duality's on the 3D. It's not in 5D with the coming together. Hi, Dolly and Chatters. Also, I was thinking about the witchy thing again. When they burnt the witches at the stake, most of them say, like, women. Why? It's because women were powerful. Women worked with the earth, didn't they? The wise women, yeah, because they knew about the powers as well. So they tried shutting them up. But there was sorcerers and witches and wizards and warlocks, whatever you want to call it, that were bad as well, because like I said, that's the dark occult. There's two sides of everything, yin and yang. So that's why you can't go, oh, I don't like witches. They call Hillary Clinton a witch. Yeah. And that Obama Brahma bitch, whatever her name is, I can't even say it, Obama Brahma bitch. Because they're the dark occult. But there's two sides. Like I've said, there's Christianity and there's bad things going on in there that we all know about, and the Pope's not exactly good, is he, in the Vatican? So no one can say, oh, that's only bad, and it's like they all got in there, didn't they? They all got in there. So, you Brits know your heavy metal. What do you mean? Music? You've got to be careful with some heavy metal music, if that's what you're talking about, because some of it's not, some of it's good, some of it's not. Depends what frequency it's in. There was a guy, I don't know what band he was out of, and he did the 432 Hertz song as a heavy metal song, and when it was changed, everyone was like that, but when he changed it, everyone was more calmer, because the more of the medieval music and all that was 432 or whatever, Macbeth days, whatever. Slight change, but very different. And the guy who just said they're a musician and I've inspired him, that's brilliant. What's your song called? I'm a metalhead, laugh out loud. Well, I was reading about it. Some can, I'm not saying all, it depends who it is, but there have had some, mind you, that's the normal music, they're going about rap and that, some of it's got bad stuff in it, like depending on what frequency. I don't know who the guy was. I talked about this months and months and months ago. It was a guy, did he have a bald head? And he showed you the difference with the crowd, so I'm not saying it's all bad, just putting it out there. So, yeah, so has anyone seen Crystalline Body? Has anyone looking at the hands in a certain light? It's there again. Oh, my God. I even washed my hands before. I washed my hands in soap. I tried to film it for you lot, and I was like, oh, the light's pathetic. I can't get it, but who am I to say? I know some of you are waking up to it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to keep watching it. Fifth World, if you're still on here, does... T. Taylor, because I've not watched all the videos, does it start coming on more and more the more you see it? I know it's supposed to go all over your body, which I've been trying to look. I think it's coming on my arms, I'm not sure. Does it start spreading more and more? Does it start coming out more? And then does it take like quite a bit to come out, like, months and stuff? And I'm still seeing them. Has anyone seen the little black hairs? I think I had one in my face this morning, like a little black speck, and I was like, carbon. Here's song lyrics I wrote, Dolly. Ah, yes, good show last night, out late. You're rocking on. Don't worry if it's not happening. And make sure it's in like really bright light as well. Don't worry, you might be ascending a different way. Do you know what I mean? That's why, like T. Taylor says, which was really nice, everyone does it differently. Everyone does it differently. So, when I was looking at first, I was like, I can't see anything. The next minute, you're like, see, it's there now. Oh God, it's bonkers. I'm still like that. It's makeup. But I know men have seen it, so You're sure it's not a spell? Why do they call spells magic? You sure what's not a spell? Spells are the way things are written. Spelling. Spells. We are all magic. We are all stardust. We are all from the stars. We are all magic. That's what the Egyptians used to call it, like alchemy and all that. People get dead fearful of it. It's like what they used to call science, magic. They didn't know what it was, so they called it magic. It's like science, and that needs to come together as well. Okay, so first of all, Mrs. Claus looked very much like a man on the Santa float. I didn't catch it, so there might be stuff I have to re-watch after, and I'm sure there'll be loads of pictures and videos and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's there in the background. Yeah, it could be his wife. All I know is what I see, no one's life is guaranteed. I took time out to make a change and all my life was rearranged. I'm stepping out into a brighter day. The shades I wear... Oh, sorry, is this the lyrics? I wear, they dim the rays. Oh, all I know is what I see. No one's life is guaranteed. I took my time out to make a change, and all my life was rearranged. I'm stepping out into a brighter day. The shades I wear, they dim the rays. That's really good. I'll have to do one as well, won't I? I said I would, but I haven't yet. Or another poem. And second of all, don't forget that Dallas Cowboys play football games. Oh, do they? Santa could show up there. Or could be anything. I might be asleep when it happens. I'll be on coffee tonight, even though I shouldn't be. I'll be like that. Oh, I need a coffee to stay awake. Could be anywhere, Connie. And also, it might be on the parade, and not a lot of people know, if you know what I mean, and it might come out, but it might not show you till tomorrow or the 25th and go, look, here's the proof he was here. I don't know how it's going to play out. Guess we'll see. The black bits on your hands in Yorkshire, we call them spells, not splinters. Oh. Well, these go along with the sparkles, so... Well, no, they're saying it's carbon coming out your body. So that was a spell, wasn't it? Because we were our DNA was tampered with to make us more carbon-based when really we're light beings of light. So, yeah, in that sense, yeah, they're coming out. Funny enough, who's been watching Max Spears? Because I can't remember who commented and said they've been watching Max Spears, and they were like, no way, he knew and they killed him. I went, yeah, black goo came out of him. Black goo. And if you haven't heard about Max Spires, get on YouTube and YouTube Max Spires and listen. It sounds batshit crazy when you're listening to it, Super Soldier, but you need to watch it. Which video did you saw that I mentioned? Max Spires or something else? So what I'm saying is, why do we call splinters spells? Is it related to the carbon thing? Maybe. I don't know why you call them spells, if that's what you call them up there. Maybe. Because if you think about it, if we had our DNA changed and they changed us to carbon way back, because 666 is the mark of the beast, and go and look that up. I can't remember which bit around it is, but 6 is something, and then the other 6 is something, and the other 6 is something, and that makes carbon. So the mark of the beast, the man. We are the man, but we're going into a light being. Is that 999? Because they say switch it around. Dolores Cannon 3D to 5D. It was brilliant. Did you listen? I didn't listen right to the end, but did you? It was good. Oh no, I did listen right to the end because it got cut off, didn't it? They were about to say something, and I was like, what did you think? Did everyone go over and see it? It was amazing. And that resonated with me, you know, like people of the 1 wave, 2 wave, whatever it was, 3 wave. Bam, bam, hi, happy Thanksgiving to the world. It was disgusting that what they did to that guy, Max Spires. It was, because he went to Poland, didn't he? And that's where he died, but he was spewing up black goo. He was a super soldier. Did a remote viewing and all that, I think, when you look into it. Only 10 minutes, I liked it. Yeah. Did you watch Love 2015? No. But it was a great video, and I'm watching more of her video. She's really, really good. And just that thing about different people, like I said, people wake up in different ways. I think I'm the wave 2, I think, when they said some people are just giving people positive energy. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what I think I've been doing. I'm watching. So I just think it's amazing. Did anyone see my little trek round the woods today with a little bit of music on? Where in Yorkshire are you, AJ? I'm from Yorkshire, born and raised. Born and bred. My Nana was from Yorkshire. She used to say Yorkshire tea bags. She used to always say Yorkshire. And then I just think, Yorkshire tea, like tea used to be. My Nana was from Yorkshire. Yeah, she was a Yorkshire lass. She was. The best part of the south. Yeah, I just did that. I thought it would be nice. I might as well film it. Did you get a sign about your bird in your dreams? I actually can't remember if I dreamt last night because I felt like I was awake all night. But the only thing I did you see the little red robin? He kept following me about. You know, robins are a good sign. Little robin redbreast, Santa, Christmas, parade, robins. Yeah, I was like, I'm still after getting a bird, definitely. Definitely. I was going to pop into pet shop today just to see how much they were, you know, to get me bearings for, like, I don't know, after Christmas or something. When I can afford to get one, and then get the bits first and then get the bird. Woke up to your Thanksgiving video. But yeah, could call the bird Junior. Yeah, well, could call, if it's a girl, I could call it Tiffany. Tiffany Blue. I could get a blue one and call it Tiffany. Depends if it's a boy or a girl. There's many good names I could call it. I could call it Kavanagh. I could call it Matt. What's his face? I could call it Donald. I could call it John. I could, oh, there's lots of things I could call it. Go Lions. Facts also, we have puddings and parking. Yeah, parking. It's like that. What do we say? Do you say scones or scones? And I can never remember. Scones. What did my nanny say? We're making some scones. What scone? Scone. I can never remember when I think about them. Like scones. Don't know. Can't remember. Starting to shine again. It's actually more when it's darker. See, if I stick my hand to it, you won't be able to see it. Actually, just let me wipe this camera. Maybe it's the camera. You alright? Can't do it. Oh my god. I love that song. I'm going to sing it. Hang on. Oh, it takes me back to being a teenager. What was it now? I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Na. Running just as... Oh, it said Santa Claus on there. Running just as fast as we can. Oh, it's coming. Holding on to one another's hand. Trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me. Oh, we are. Hang on. You put your arms around me and we tumble to the ground and then we say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be. Oh my god. Oh no, it's not him. Or has he got a mask on? I don't know. I think we're alone now. Do 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 do. Look at that face, people. Do 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 do. Oh my god. So let me get a good look at his face. Does he come out at the end though? Or is this the end? Got the golden stars, you know. Think we're alone now. Santa, doesn't seem to be anyone around. Take me back to being a teenager. Is that the end? Was that it? Was that the end? Oh, I need to have a look. Your arms around me and we tumble to the ground and then we say, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Do 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 do. You should answer that. I think we're alone now. Right, there's nothing much going on there. Yes, the end. Well, I don't know if that was a Santa or if he had a bit of a mask on. I'm trying to get a look at his face. What's everyone doing? Right, it's going off now. Is that the end? It's going off. I think it's gone off. Aha. Oh no, it's not. What's this? Oh, what's this bit? Oh no, is it still going on? Or was that the beginning? Right, sorry, I'm getting confused. Shall I throw a cue in chat, see what everyone's saying? Oh no, it's not gone off. Right, let's throw a cue in. I'll throw a JFK Jr. in. See if anyone comes back with anything. Jesus Christ lives, someone shouting. Yes. Not really. I don't know what's going on there. Keeping my eye out. Santa's gone past, but is there anything at the end, like where he stops and then everyone sees him, or was that it? Just, you know, bit of a... I can only take so much of Lionel and his never wrong but changing his mind. Told you I can't watch Lionel. Did you talk about Lionel Nation? I can't watch him anymore on his channel. He's contradicting as well on Twitter to his channel because he just seems so negative at the minute compared to what he used to be. A bit like somebody else that I know on YouTube with what we were talking about the other day, which I'm not going to mention the name, but it's a bit like what's going on there. What are you talking about? Hairy chest keep you warm in winter. Lionel Blair. No. Not Lionel Blair. You really can sing. I'm alright at singing things I know a little bit of, but I'm not a singer. Definitely not a singer. But Starman, definitely. Starman's definitely what we've been talking about, you know, David Bowie. Starman, waiting in the sky. Do-do-do-do-do. What's going on there? But yeah, have you all had a good look at your hands under a strong light? Have you done it yet? Where's that big book disappeared to? What scared you? What scared you? Your friend was on Space Oddity. Lionel was always negative, but he used to be funny. I don't know, when I first watched him, he used to talk bits about Q and bits of stuff, and then recently it just seems to be so like, she's never going to get locked up, this is not going to happen, that's going to happen. It's like, yes it is, why are you saying that? I don't get what you're saying. Right, I don't know where my big book's gone missing. She's got Tiffany blue hair, so that's all right. My big book's gone missing. I think I've took it upstairs. What did I do with it? I just said to my son, you need to read this book. I don't know where. Things keep going missing all the time. I don't know where they are. No, it's not in here. Oh, back downstairs again. Right, you know that book's massive and I can't see it. Oh, it's under a bag, that's why. Oh. My musicians on here. Yeah, you got singers and I can't even speak. Singers and magicians. Singers and musicians. You can do the singing and he can make the music. Right. So is everyone having a great Thanksgiving? Oh, I'm just looking at this book again. What's that? Above a water spout at sea. How fast? Oh my God, what's fell out now? I've just thought I might have to burn the oh, let me just have a look. I do think I should burn this at the end of today. You know, this leaflet that was found in this book. Because I'm like, well, should I keep it? I just can't believe this was in the book. If no one saw it before, read what it says at the bottom. Oh God. We must say what we mean and mean what we say, Tony Blair. Whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Just had to call the cops on my gang stalker neighbour. Oh no, you've not got a stalker. Why? What happened? Oh, it's awful when you've got crappy neighbours. Look at all these drawings people have done on Terror by Night, on a Fifth World might like this. That people have done drawings of UFOs in this book. Oh my God, what is that? Right. Tantalising evidence, the New Zealand UFO film. See, they're all over, aren't they? You want to go on about orbs and stuff. So it says, crappy, well, it started with me stepping in dog poop. Oh, not again. While I was getting in the car. Once again, it just seems to always be placed right next to the door, I swear, and next to the... Oh, it's them low energies because you're sparkling and you know the truth and they always try and bring you down. Yes, damn. This says... Bright lights over the ocean. It says, right and far right, two stills from New Zealand television crew film. The presence of strange objects was confirmed by Wellington air traffic, who saw their traces of their, well, let's face it, these were ages ago. Let's go through the pictures. See? It's them orb things again. And they look like stars. These are UFOs. These are way back because obviously this book is really old. Scroll up, Dolly. What am I scrolling up at? Yes, just cooked a turkey in my brand new stove. Ooh, that my co-workers bought me. Had no oven. Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope you have a better day as well. 50. You've got to remember it's a good day today anyway. They're trying to bring you down, you see. Let's see the other page. This book's amazeballs, people. And then we've got, like, obviously what pictures people have drawn. Let's see another one. This book's so hard to hold up. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. I know what you're talking about. Am I missing out on something here? Yes, the end of the parade. Thank you. So sorry I wasn't going to mention it, but man, this world is nuts. I just had to make a report about the security camp. Oh, it's just... You know what I mean? These are drawings, obviously, by people. Well, you know you're on the right track when people are trying to, you know, bring your energy levels down. Just like a lot of people say, it gets worse before it gets better. You know, we still have to go through a little bit of crap, and you literally stood in it, to before things straighten out. Do you know what I mean? So, look at these ones. These are really old photographs, if you can see. This one is very tiny. It's, where is it? It's, oh, I think it's the clouds. This one is here. Yeah, you should look at it that way. They are trying to bring your energy down. You attract people when your light's shining, they don't, you know. Look at that. I've heard about something like this before with beings inside it. Beings can be seen in the orbs. Let's see if it says anything. Yeah, something about a sphere, and a taxi driver saw the sphere, and then the sphere got bigger, you know, like we say, the orb, and there was two, like, beings inside of it. So, It is a strange month and a strange year and lots going on. Yeah, it's not just, like I said before, it's the tip of the iceberg. There's not just one thing going on. You know, there's all this, the outside stuff, as I call it, Hillary and all this other, there's the inside stuff going on with us, and then there's the extraterrestrial stuff going on and everything else. And it's just like, that's why my dad says, oh, don't stick my head down every rabbit hole. I said, I've been down every one, literally. I'm just like, oh my God. I won't say his name. I think I know who you're talking about. I just totally ignore it. Just think, you know, flipped or whatever. I don't really know. But like I said, yeah, disclosure is next. But what do you think about this side of it? Because I think we're going to know what we are. But like the woman said about the Pleiadians, I don't know if they're coming actually here on the White House and all that. But people are seeing them all over. So it's really... I'm going to look at this book again because I said we're going to go through that book. It's brilliant. I know I hate it when I'm closing. Yeah, I used to think, yeah, people are seeing them all over the world, and that book's really old. People have seen them since the 1940s, 50s. They're coming more and more. It's because the media don't report on it properly. Obviously, people try and get it out on YouTube and stuff like that, and people, you know, you get bots in saying it's not real and this, that, and the other. But, like she said in that report, I mean, they might have changed their minds now. Oh, they're not coming, you know, like everyone sees, like on the White House. But I just think people will start seeing them more because when we ascend, we know that they're there. We know that we're communicating because we can see things happening that we've never seen happening before. Yeah, the new golden age. And they can say what they want. But like that woman said about the Pleiadians, we are the ones to help ourselves. We've got to help ourselves. Because we can't just expect to be saved all the time when something goes wrong. We've got to make sure it doesn't happen again. Do you know what I mean? Because we'll be awake then, won't we? I know I have darkness as well, as I think that we are all having it come up so that we can really know I have to bring it with us into the new God. Yeah, we all have darkness because no one can say they're perfect. We've all done things in the past, little things, big things, whatever it is. People have skeletons in the closet, and it's about, I think it's that forgiving yourself thing. You got to forgive yourself because when you go into the golden age, you got to forgive yourself, and then it's all about what we're doing now. What we're doing now. If you can come to the light and think, yeah, I want freedom for humanity, I want, you know, everyone loving, I want to help out my community, you know, and all the changes start happening. It's not going to happen like tomorrow, but, you know, it's going to be the changing of a new... It's a changing of a new cycle. It's going to be a bit scary. It's going to be a bit rocky, especially with what's going on with us, because it's never happened, you know, well, thousands and thousands of years. So it's all scary, freaky, weird, strange, amazing, beautiful, spiritual, but we're all in it together, and that's what we've all got to remember. That's why we're all on this channel and other channels. We're all going through this together. People are waking up slow. People woke up years ago, because this is what I was saying 20 ages ago. Yeah, you know, yeah. Dollar, respect you, Dollar. You just said a little bit ago you aren't going to mention his name, so I won't. You can mention it in chat. It's just I don't really know what's going on there. Do you know what I mean? And just don't put your energy there. You know, You know, I said to you the other day in the private text, I said, I watch this, I don't know what's going on. Really don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just, you know, so we won't talk about that. Oh, nothing. We know. It's got blocked for copyright though. What has? Anyway, yeah, you can chat among in chat, that's fine, because can't hear, can they? I'm sorry, same to you, Dolly, didn't mean to offend. To offend what? You're not offending. You're not offending. I don't even know what anyone's going on. No, don't worry about it. I was thinking to myself, sounds like I couldn't believe he was saying people are wrong for having children on there. Oh, yeah, is that you know who? I wouldn't even bother about it. I just think, what's going on there? Flipped or going a bit inside? I don't know. You know what I mean? Just stay off there. Just don't listen, because if it's just because something's happened, I don't know. And if it's gone to the bad side, then we're going to find out. And if it, I don't, do you know what I mean? So, what was I saying anyway? Yeah. Yeah, love wins. Love does win at the end of the day. So there's all this scary stuff, but I believe we're all here connecting. You know, we get a few, you know, of them in sometimes, shadow people, whatever you want to call it, but we're all connecting. And even if people are beginning to like be like, oh, what's going on here with certain stuff, like, we're all going to get there in the end. We're all here to connect, because it is really weird. And I don't know if this, I don't know if the fifth world knows. This glittery thing, I've been finding that my palms and my fingers keep puffing up. I get sore fingers. I've got really sore knees at the minute. And that's why I've not been exercising, because I don't know what it is. And it's not like, it's just started coming on. Like if I bend on the floor now and knelt on the floor, I can't bend my knees properly. It's like my body's stiffening up. And they're going crystallised. I don't know. I'm just like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? But we're all in it together. Nobody's alone in this, because it's happening all over. And what we're saying about with UFOs and all that sort of stuff, yeah, love is law is, and the other way around, what is love? Evolve into love. Sore hands lately, can't grip lids. Yeah, I'm getting like, I used to get that anyway, and I started drinking distilled water and it was fine, but I've just noticed lately, before, it's gone now, I had sore fingertips. I was like, what are sore fingertips? What's all that about? And I know with this, like, off Fifth World and Jay Taylor's, that's why I keep saying Jay Taylor's, T Taylor's channels, to make sure you watch Fifth World and T Taylor's channel going on about this ascension thing, is you can get, I believe you can get sick and stuff like that. You know, I had a cold and I lost my voice the other week. I think you can go through things where you're thinking, oh God, what's happening? But it's just things breaking away and like purging. The Purge. You know when they put that film out, The Purge, and everyone was going around killing each other? That's what they'd put out. It's not that purge, because there's them again putting us in fear. It's not that purge. It's the purge of the old and all that stuff coming out, and all like the carbon, the 666, the mark of the beast, because that's the man mark. It's carbon, 666. Go and look that up. I can't remember what molecules they are, but it makes 666. That's what it is, because we're man. This is the 3D material. So that's what we're purging. And people are going to be upset, because when this golden age comes, it's like sort of in a way we need to go back to the past. Not like the 1940s, 1950s, when that's what the woman's saying who gets in contact with the Pleiadians. She said, we knew stuff then, and they're like the elders, they're like the wise ones, because they did certain stuff then that we don't do now, because we got a bit lazy. Stuff used to last. Like I said, furniture used to last. Things used to last because you didn't have money to be buying and consuming all the time, because that's what's going on in this world. Too much consuming. They didn't eat as much. I don't mean meat like vegan and all that, but the animals are not being slaughtered like they are today, because we're all greedy, and that is a fact. And you used to make things last. You know, you weren't always buying new furniture all the time. You were making things last. If you had an hole in your sock, you'd sew it up and reuse it. There was more like recycling, upcycling, not all this chucking all the rubbish away all the time. You made things into other things. You made your bloody curtains into dresses, and you know, I'd be right on form there, wouldn't I? Well, them curtains are going, I'm going to make them into a dress. That's how it was. And it sort of needs to go a little bit back to that sort of thing, if you get what I'm saying. Maybe in a modern age, because we're going to a new sort of modern mixed in together. Mixed all up, I think. They make things to break. So, yeah, that they do make things to break. Like your computer. Like, funny enough, T Taylor was saying the other day about electricals. I had my last Tablet, not that long, conked out. Laptop, conked out. They have microchips in, I believe, to break down at a certain time, so you have to go and buy a new one. So you're buying, because if things were lasting a long time, you'd have more money, wouldn't you? Yes, Ascension flu. Well, I've had flu or whatever it was. And my little son did as well. And then I lost my voice. I wasn't feeling ill. It was just ill like I normally would with a normal flu, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, they can't get a good toaster anymore. Nothing, because they want you consuming. And a guy said he once took this little microchip out and it worked again, because it's like on a timer to conk out. And that's why everyone's consuming. And that's why you get furniture these days, even houses. Yeah, houses built 100 years ago. This is quite a good house. The bricks were better. They last longer. Now, the small little things with not a lot of light, when you get in these little buildings with little windows, you need light in your house. That's why I think I feel good, because I get quite good light in my house. And also, they're not built like they used to be. And I go, they're not built like they used to be, like my granddad and nana used to say, Yorkshire tea, like tea used to be, because it's not, because they make sure things break down, so you're going out buying it again. And that's why I said everything needs to be made out of hemp. That's why they brought cotton in, and then the wars of that, because hemp can be used for paper, clothing, absolutely everything, rope in the wards and all this, and it lasts longer. But no, that's why, and you could grow it in your back garden, but no, they didn't want that, did they? Because we have to be buying and consuming all the time. Fact. So, you know, yeah, and everything always runs out, and get a warranty, and get this on it, and pay for this, and pay for that. Oh, it's getting on my tits. You're not wrong there. Oh, what we're saying. We are incorporating frequencies and getting rid of the old things. Yeah, that kept as prisoners. Yeah, in our own body. It's really crazy, intense process. We have to do it to go through. Exactly, and that's what I heard T. Taylor saying. We've got to go through hard times to get to the good times. So we've got to go through a bit of this upsettingness, this strangeness, weirdness. Sometimes it might be a bit painful in your body. You might feel like you're coming down with something a bit ill. I've said, sorry guys, but I didn't have a cycle this month. What's all that about? I was like, where's that gone? It just didn't. My mum went, it's probably because you're getting a bit older. I went, well, you didn't. Like, what's going on there? What's going on there? Not that old. Just saying, just putting it out there. Like, well, and my sister said, don't have an immaculate conception, you know what I mean? I'm rebirthing Jesus Christ, by the way. I just don't know what's going on. And it will be strange, but what I think is really good is, if a lot more people talking about these different things that everyone thinks is weird, and some of us on here that I know is going through it, so it's not weird, and we know it's happening, and it's consciousness, and we're not on our own. Your cosmic eggs are running out. Well, there you go. I've got enough with 2 kids, thanks, so that's fine. So that's all right. Not really bothered about that. When I said to my sister yesterday, I might be having a new addition to the family, and I meant the bird, and she went, "You what? You what? What? Jesus Christ?" Because she knows I'm not with anyone. She went, "What do you mean?" I went, "No, I don't mean that. Not unless I've been pregnated by an alien that I don't know about." I went, "No, a bird." I was like, God, you have to laugh. More and more we are becoming immune to the poison. Yeah, because I think it's quite powerful. Eat plenty of organic fruits and veg and supplements with. I know, that's why I find it hard on just my situation at the minute. I find it expensive, but soon in the end, it's not going to be, is it? In the near future. Yeah, well, I'll just tell you like it is. We've got about 10 years left, give or take a few years. What do you mean 10 years left? What? I mean, maybe we've got a few years, to change, to get everyone to change. And that's why I believe there's a lot of us all about starseeds, whatever they are, because we'll be helping people to, when everyone starts going, what's this? I don't know what it is. It's weird. I'm going to ring your sister up after, go, have you got shiny palms? Stay single, Dolly. Well, at the minute, I just think I need to be, because I need to be progressing in what I'm waffling on about. I ain't got time. I know a place, Dolly, where you can get all my shopping. I like a lot live like a king for £50. Oh, really? Where'd you go, Aldi? Do you go Costco? Do you go? Well, they made it expensive, haven't they? We eat 5 fruit and veg a day, this, that, and the other. Oh, yeah, well, do you know how expensive that is? When you've got kids and you're on your own, it's like, physical death without dying. Yeah, Yeah, physical death without dying. That's why I believe. I mean, they say, don't they? It's supposed to be like a physical and a spiritual coming together, and it's never been done before. But it is like that. But it's the carbon physical. It's like I believe we're still going to be here on Earth as a still sort of physical, but a crystalline physical spiritual thing. I can't explain what I mean. We're still going to be here. That's why I believe. You know, when I said I had that out of body experience when I closed my eyes and I saw New Earth, what I said was New Earth. It was like I was going away from it, but I thought, no, I want to be there. I want to be there to help because I can see it look beautiful. Why would I not want to be there? But I want to help people when the time comes, which I think I am doing on air because, like I said, I know a few people watched from the beginning and said, oh yeah, you've grown, you know, come to all this. Costco is great for toilet paper and honey. I don't go there anyway. I used to live in New Mexico and had my silversmithing workshop there. Oh, a place called Collington, Texas to shop. I don't go there. Listen to Aluna Ash latest video. She talks about all women's cycles being off. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Well, I'm not surprised because the moon's been playing up a little bit, hasn't it? Only like a bloody full moon every bloody day, night, whatever. Well, it wouldn't surprise me. So I'm going to keep an eye on that because who knows? Is it part of the ascension? Because do we need that when we ascend? If you get what I'm saying, you might. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? Was that part of the physical? I don't know. I haven't got a clue because I don't sort of know what's going on. But like we're all learning, aren't we? It's called Food Warehouse. It's full of stuff that's nearly out of date. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Bloody hell, that's good. I know, because like I said, zero would get off meat, but I just do eat chicken and fish. I'd like to know what the fifth world eats. What do you eat? Do you eat meat or? But I also do think if you're eating meat, you know that old-fashioned way, and I know still people still do this, but a lot of people don't because they're watching telly when they're eating and all that. Bless the food. You know when you say thanks to your food, I do believe you still have to say thanks to your food, bless your food, and if it's an animal, obviously you're thanking that energy of that animal that you've got it. There's a lot to go back to that blessing. Like I said the other day, blessing of what you drink. And the woman who was talking about the palladium that I'll talk about, I'll put in after is that's her £1 eating stuffing for you. Is she said about she blesses her food, she blesses her water, she blesses. You know when you're cooking, like I said, I was making cupcakes the other week, which I do need to make some. Might make some tonight for today. You have to put love, you know, that intention out when you're cooking, because and a lot more things need to be home cooked like it used to be, because you know what you're putting in your food. It's not coming from somewhere else and you don't know what's in it. You know what's in it and you've put your intention in it. What if it was made somewhere, you know, these foods, that's why I don't eat stuff. I don't eat them like ready-made foods. I don't like them. What's in it and what intention has been on it? Was someone just swapping it about? Do you know what I mean? It's like they're not caring. If anyone gets what I'm saying, you've got to have a lot of love around your food when you're making your food. Sounds mad, but you need to put love on your food. You need to put that intention on. Like I said, with the rice experiment, you can see what thoughts do to things. Do you know what I mean? So, I think you should be doing that as well. I used to be vegetarian. I switched back to meat and keto fixed my health and mind. I know, because I get very mixed up with the animal thing, and I've tried to be vegan and like, you know, about the energies of animals and that, but I just think it's because it's too much these days. Is it a balance of both? But you know, pray to your food. Maybe there's certain animals we shouldn't be eating, like they said, cows and stuff like that. And do you know what I mean? And the only really meat that I eat at the minute is basically chicken and fish. I don't eat beef. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat lamb. Bit of bacon now and again, but basically it's chicken, fish, chicken and fish, chicken and fish. Box of fish. 20 quid, that's good. So, you know, because when you think about it, I had a bit of a conversation with someone once when I went vegan for a bit, for about 9 months, and someone said, but you're eating plants and plants are alive, and we know plants are alive, so it's like everything's alive, and it's like, you know, but were we not supposed to be as greedy as we are now because it's too much consumption, wanting, wanting, wanting. You don't need to be eating like we are. We don't need to be eating all the time. I was watching again, are we going to be living off a lot of fruit, sunlight, feeding the energy off sunlight? I think that's what our crystalline bodies will be. We'll get more off the sun energy instead of food. Maybe we'll still eat stuff, but it might be fruit because fruit's out in the sun and stuff like that. Sun energy, solar bodies. If anyone gets what I'm saying. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. I live on keto and fasting. I've been healthy. That's what me and a lot of fasting. And I didn't have my breakfast / dinner till, what was it, 1 o'clock today or just before. We're all eating the earth. Yeah. So if anyone gets what I'm saying, it's very confusing. The earth is a living organism and everything on it is alive. Yeah. And that's why people say, oh, I'm eating animals and eating plants. But it's like plants are alive too. So what do you eat? Nothing. Or are we just taking energy from the sun? Or is it just about balance? A little bit. So we're not having everything because, you know, animals don't even do that, do they? They kill for what they need for their energy. But they're not like constantly chomping all the time. We just get lazy, oh, McDonald's, that I don't go to McDonald's, I don't go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, I definitely don't go to McDonald's. Constantly, when you're bored, you eat. It's not because you're hungry, you probably need a drink. It's not because you're hungry, you're just bored. And then you sit down in front of the telly for those people who do. And guess what's on? Adverts with food. So those thoughts get in your head and the vision gets in your head and you think you're hungry. So you're there scoffing and eating. So what happens? Life feeds on life feeds on life feeds on. Yeah. But I think we've done it too much. There's and the way animals are getting treated and that because it's too much consumption and it doesn't need to be like the way it has been. What's that? Oh, it's Charlie Brown. I used to love Snoopy. I used to have a Snoopy teddy. It's Charlie Brown. Let me get this chat off. Charlie Brown. Open the fridge door to no reason when I'm bored. Yeah, when you're bored, you want something to eat. You're not really hungry. You're just bored. Charlie Brown. Go on, Charlie Brown. Where's Snoopy? I love Snoopy. Snoops. Where's Snoops? I used to have a Snoopy. I used to love Snoopy. Charlie Brown. What was that thing you used to go wah, wah, wah? Or whatever it was. The beekeepers use bees as slaves and treat them badly, and bees are used to make most vegan food. And their energy goes into it, doesn't it? So everyone's deceived, I think, in a way. What's that? Oh, it's a rain. What's that? Don't know what that is. Somebody, don't know who it is. Food preservatives scare me. Yeah. He said everything though. That's why I think you can't get away from it at the minute. But I do believe you've put an intention on it, can sort of change it. Molecules or something, I don't know. So, bees need rights. We all do. We're all one. Freedom for humanity and the animals and everything. Mother Earth. Blah, 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 blah. Is anyone watching the parade? Because I've got it on here. It's just, the parade. I'm watching. I have to see what's said after. We're getting a Q drops or something. Has anyone heard anything? Did you know there can't be two dominant species on the planet at the same time? That's why man is dominant, so I will soon be at the out level 1 is dominant. But what's the ascension to oneness? The first 5 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say your prayers over your food and water or your intentions. I call it intentions. Yeah. The rice experiment proved the intention theory. Yeah, it does. Your thoughts, change matter, whatever it is, put your thoughts out there, change your reality on stuff. And we are so much percentage of water. Like I was saying before about crystalline and all this, and Dr. Emoto went on about water crystals, didn't he? Changing the effect on you so you can make yourself well. And all that sort of stuff. If you've looked into it, that's why I said don't just listen to me, research the stuff. But back when this was fine, shows how much stimuli is in the new entertainment. Oh yeah, definitely. But new entertainment and stuff like this is just ugh. Thing is, it's even like the woman said about the Palladians before the thing that I was watching with that woman, and she said mainstream media is what control, and I went, yeah, because it controls people's minds. It's got visions, tells lies in visions. Maybe it's time for us to go and let all have its turn. AI have its turn. So yes, it's just getting rather interesting. Yeah, it's about management of your vibration and strict dogma is a trap. Yep. Yep. Let me see what's going on here. I can hear a load of bleeping. Right, someone's messaged. Says we are supposed to be seeing Santa realising he's JFK Jr. That would be nice. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean that Santa I saw on here. I thought, oh no, it looks like an old man, but then I thought, does he look like he's got one of them silicone masks on? Do you know what I mean? But I think it'll be, does anything happen at the end of it? Like, do they go to a place and people are walking around or anything like that? Because I don't really know. Obviously, I don't really know what's going on, what you normally do. So, and I'm going to watch some Tommy things after because he's with the veterans after. So I will be going in the next 10 minutes and having a nosy around everywhere else and seeing what's going on. And I will be back later on tonight. So I wonder if the sparkling is from the chemtrails. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's what we are, aren't we? Stars, aren't we? Diamonds, aren't we? You know, the light beams, isn't it? Changing over. See, it's sparkling now. I've had a shower, don't forget. I got in, had a shower, I washed my hands. I had a shower this morning, washed my hands before, because I thought, I'll see if it moves. It's not moved. Yep, it's there again. It's funny, you can see when it's darker under a certain light. Non-duality takes away choices, complex non-duality. I think duality, 3D is duality, like, oh, good and bad, but when we come into one, it'll just be oneness. So there'll be no, like, if you say good and evil, it'd just be one. You wouldn't know evil or do, or if you get what I'm saying. Diamond is a pure carbon. Yeah, but they say diamond is a pure carbon, but it's like when it's burnt away, you turn into a diamond. So when all the carbon's coming off us, you turn into a diamond, don't you? Because if you see them things predicted in films where someone's been like, all the black comes off and then they're really shiny and all that, because, yeah, if anyone gets what I'm saying, I can't really explain it. Yeah, it's the hardest natural material on the planet. What, a diamond? If you put a diamond in a fire, it's not going to burn, is it? Is that right? It's not going to do anything. Yes, enjoy. That's why I'm going soon, because all you people, you know, are doing your Thanksgiving and all that. And I've got to go and put tea on as well, and I'll be thanking my tea. I don't know what I'm having, but I think I'm having a curry tonight, actually. Making it. We won't be needing food or money. No, because I believe food is light source. Won't that be weird? And yeah, we won't need money because you just. So it's when you think of ETs up there, they don't do what we do. They're just all helping each other. They're just all they're not. It's just not the same, is it? And I can't even explain it, but you know, we'll be living off the source, which is what we should be doing. I don't know if we'll be eating some sort of bits, but yeah, because I do believe there's certain things in foods. I don't know if it's the other way around, metals or whatever it is, that keep us stuck here because. Like fluoride, it's got certain things in it. It's to keep our bodies from ascending, filling us up with the wrong stuff that shouldn't be in our bodies. Do you know what I mean? Maybe, I've been drinking, it's there now, I've been drinking distilled water. But you can bless your, but I keep getting this like, looks like fluid under my skin. You can cut it, but try and crush it. You have a hard time. Oh yeah, do you mean a diamond? I'm trying to get this on air again. Oh, might have seen it then. I wonder if I put this light over here, if it'll reflect. I need a torch or something. I've not got anything that's really bright. That will reflect off anything. It's annoying. Let me just see. Why is this camera so rubbish on this thing? How did I do it? I'm sure I did it here on the other day and I was like, right, just let me get this phone out. Let's see. I did it the other day in the bathroom so you can see it anyway, but... Oh, God, it's so annoying. Anyway, not like I need to prove it to anyone because some of you are doing it and I did the video the other day. Maybe it's that stronger light in my bathroom. Because the only thing is these lights, I've got 3 that have gone out, so it's not directly... I know what I've got. I've got a lamp in there. That's one of them lamps with a magnifying glass on it. I wonder if that'll work. I wonder if that'll work. Do you think I should go and get it and see if it works? What do you think? Should I test it? I've got one of them round lamps and it's got a magnifying glass over it. But then I'd have to film it up there, would it? I don't know. Should I probably won't work. What I hate about this camera is it's not very... Right, let me just see. Let's see if it works. Experiment. Oh, it's raining. Oh, Jesus. Right, I need to plug it in. I'm going to whack myself in the head with it. This probably isn't even going to work, but we'll have a go. Let's see. I think. It's not... Oh, I can't see it now. It's under a certain light, isn't it? It's really weird. Right, plunked it now. It's not even coming up. You need one of those my electrics that I build. I need one. Yeah, it was for nails and stuff, but I'm just trying to think where would... So you can see it more now, but when the light's over there, I don't know. Does it have to be a certain light? Maybe that's because it's a bit like not real light, if you know what I mean. See, it's there. Why can't you see it? Oh, let me just face you this way. People are coming on and like, what's she doing? Just doesn't want to be on camera, does it? Oh well. I'm not doing it anymore. I know it's there, as some of you do as well. Right, let's unplug that light right in my face. Oh. We're just batshit crazy, really, aren't we? And I know, great that for that soldering. Soldering, yeah, so the grey, I didn't actually use it. It's got like a, maybe I'll look through it after in a bit. Like, the circle on the top's got, magnifying glass on because I can do eyelashes, the false eyelashes, but I don't like doing it on people because I just think you're just putting plastic on your eyelashes, aren't you? So, I don't know. Have you seen what Boston Electronics are building? What they're building? Still watching the air parade, still on. Does anything happen at the end of it? Like, did they go anywhere? When we have carnivals and stuff, sometimes they go to a big place where everyone walks around and then you can see certain things going on. So, New York City Police Department, here they come. It's just like, because JFK Jr. met Trump in New York, didn't he? So, Terminators. What's Terminator? What have I just said? Terminators? What do you mean? What do you mean? Only sunlight. Only sunlight what? Do you mean the sparkles? Because I know if you're using artificial light, it's quite hard. Is that what you're saying? And that's why I couldn't look properly today. I can see it here a little bit, but the other day when it was sunny, it was better, but the sun's not been out today. I mean, it's there, obviously. It's just covered up with loads of dull cloud, and it's obviously gone dark around 3:30 or 3:45, whatever it was, because, oh, yeah, Terminators. You know, so black diamonds are more rare than regular diamonds. Come with me if you want to live. What was JP saying? Do you mean sunlight? Like I was saying about the vampires, the film Twilight. It was more in sunlight, the real, the warmth of the sun. No, but Major gives key to City Santa. Oh, no, but Major gives key to City to Santa. Short speech. What, at the end? So we'll get to see Santa stood there, looking to see if we can see anything, even if he's disguised or whatever. Is that what you mean? Can't beat a Vindaloo. Is that what you mean? Is that what they do at the end of it? Because that's the bit I'll be watching for then. Because I'm going to go and put tea on in a bit. JP, where have you gone? Do you mean sunlight? Is that what you're talking about? Because I know it's more in sunlight. She sparkled more in sunlight. Daylight, daytime, daylight. So, don't worry, I'm not going to be showing my hands again. Team Jacob. Yes, Dolly, the sparkle's only showing me. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I can see it here, but very faintly. But I do believe that's why I'm waiting for the sun to be a bit warmer. Like the other day it was really warm, today was really rubbish. I couldn't even see it properly outside because it was very gloomy day. Like I was saying before, like I was saying about Twilight, that's why they could walk around in it because it was overcast and gloomy and it's a very gloomy day. So obviously if you're living in California and places like that and you're getting good sunshine where you live, you're going to see that a bit more than us over here in the UK, depending on where you live in the UK. I put curry on turmeric. Yeah, I like turmeric. I like turmeric in milk, even though I don't drink a lot of milk these days. But warm milk with turmeric and honey, is it? Laugh out loud. Do your feet sparkle? I haven't looked yet. I wonder if it's the palms of your feet, the bottom of your feet. I haven't looked. I will be looking. Turmeric and everything. Yeah. You can brush your teeth with turmeric, you can put it on your face, you can do a face mask with it. I thought this was Ronald McDonald, it's not, it's it's the Fire Brigade. I thought it was Ronald McDonald, sorry, I just saw yellow and red and thought, how many Ronald McDonalds? Arches. Laugh out, do you? Yes, short little ceremony at the end. Okay, I'll watch out for that. Well, I'm going to go then because I'm going to put tea on. Thanksgiving tea. It's just me and my other son Tyler. So, yeah. Oh, before I go, if any of you didn't see this before, Atlas updates. What's Atlas updates? I heard something about Atlas the other day and I was like, oh yeah, because I was watching that film. Dolly, stick your feet out the window, neighbours will. I'll be like that. Oh, I'm looking at my feet. Oh, yeah, I'll have to look at my feet. I've not looked. So, just to say, if anyone missed it before, just before I go, oh God, where is it? What's this? What's that? Get off. I don't know how to use it. What we're doing. Right, if anyone... Oh my God, why can't I get on there? What's going on? Right. The thing I put up before about a tweet about today, remember this about the 92nd Thanksgiving Parade 2018. So you got, oh yeah, I didn't even read this out before. You got 92 because it's 92nd. 9 add 2 is 11 of November, the 11th, 2008, the 11th. The 11/11 18th parade is on the 22nd of November 2018 in New York, right? Where we go one wig wall. This. And then obviously underneath that was, I don't know if it was underneath or over the top, is this. Is the parade queue mentioned for November 2018? JFK Jr. lived in New York, met with Donald J. Trump in New York. Chosen location for re-entry is he at Trump Tower? A parade that will never be forgotten. And then I said they had all these little things on this Twitter account, and then they had a book, because it was an old-fashioned book called The Great Parade. And my dad, I said this before, we had to laugh because on that book, right at the bottom, when it's up, like, it said "Hello Dolly" on it. Because obviously it was a show in New York, Hello Dolly, but I just think it was hilarious. Hello Dolly, hi. I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious. So funny. Oh my God. They're not going Trump Tower to do the key thing, are they? Because that'd be hilarious. The word Atlas will be a huge thing as we go forward. A ton of references in the media as of late. Well, Atlas, do they mean World Atlas at like what's going on? Is there different new places on the map or I don't know. Don't sweat it, I love it. Miss Q is okay. Miss Q subbed yesterday, live chat, Miss Q, I got that, so sorry, extreme distance. I don't know what we're all going on about at the minute. So, I'm going to go and let you enjoy a bit more time watching the parades and stuff or whatever everyone's doing, seeing family. And I'll be on later on tonight, hopefully, I'll have a snoop round at what's going on, and I've got to look at Hi, Tapper 777. I've got to look around what's going on with Tommy and different things I'll be looking at. Hey, Dolly. Might see you later. I've got to go and check on what's going on. Atlas Terminators. As in, what do you mean? What do you mean? Come on out, LA Taylor, what do you mean? Atlas as an entry or AI, I believe. Yeah. Oh, as an entity. Well, like I said, there's loads of batshit crazy things going on at the minute. Amazing, weird, strange, blah, blah, blah. But we've not got to be in fear. We've just got to go with the flow and, yum, yum turkey. Our turkey's at Christmas. But if I had a turkey, I eat one, but I ain't got turkey. I've got a bit of chicken in, so I'm going to have a curry, I think. Whatever's in the cupboards at the minute. I've got to go on another shop tomorrow because I just did a few, for a few teas. I've got to go tomorrow, so see what I can get. Look at the link. What link am I looking at? What link? Have I missed something? Hey Dolly was the first play I ever saw with Carol Channing. I'm confused with what everyone's talking about. Embrace the batshit crazy. Yeah, embrace the batshit craziness, people. Sandy bye. What link am I looking at? Or did you put it in before? Just put the links on. I get that distracted by other stuff and this, that, and the other. So, so I shall see you later, peeps. Usual time, unless something amazing's going on. But I'm sure it'll be at some point, even if I'm on at midnight. I'm gonna try and come back later and see what's going on and have a few things going on and see what's going on in my area and Tommy and stuff like that. Dolly, the movie you were talking about with Barbara Streisand. Streisand. Who's Angel 500? Why, who's that? You're not talking about that. Why? What's going on? What's going on, AJ? What film? What film am I talking about? Was I talking about a film? I don't want to embrace. I don't want. You do. It's all batshit crazy at the minute, meaning this crystalline body. Now you do. You got to go with the flow. I'm bored searching YouTube, so I thought I'd watch you, but you're going. I'm back after. You can go back to the beginning. I'm back later. Lots of batshit crazy things going on today. Dolly. Oh, do you mean Hello Dolly the film, the musical? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't get what you were going on about. Yeah. Oh, that was it. Hello Dolly. Do do do. AJ, what you going on about? Why have you put a question mark? I'm batshit crazy, aren't we all? I think I know who you're talking about, but like, what are you talking about? So long, folks. I feel like getting that the Looney Tunes or whatever it was called. So long, folks. Bugs Bunny. You're so well, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. You're so swell, Dolly. I can tell. So is that out the song? Sandy may find him. Was talking about you know who. Oh, are you talking? Yeah, I know. You know who. Sounds like John McStain. No name, you know, like the name we can't mention. That's all, folks. Yeah, so I'm going. So smell you laters, people. Keep looking at your palms or your feet or whatever's shining. Thought Dolly had a vape. No, I don't smoke vape. I don't smoke. No, I never have done. Even though I get the waft of some of the fruitiness sometimes. Oh, it smells quite nice. It's Voldemort. Is it Voldemort? What is what Voldemort? Oh, I'm going because you're all confusing me now. I'm like, oh. Yeah, so smell you later, peeps. Bye.